Tie the record. It's 3 LCS titles in a row. They are the super team.
Will you ever stop playing?
Now Jensen back in for a 1v2. And the last vestige of Korea has been destroyed. Haters, be silent. Expectations, be damned.
The shockwave from Jensen cleans them all on the pile so that Whipple can just run them through.
In 2017, we went to Worlds in China, and I actually got like a cool gift from a fan. It was like a little plushie that looked like me and had like glasses and everything, and it looked like Twisted Fate. And it was just crazy to me because back then I had never really gotten like gifts from fans before, and then I guess it made me feel worthy that people, you know, enjoy watching me play and people really supported me. So that was, you know, the things you get from fans really push you to do this thing and really enjoy the moment. I started playing League of Legends at the very end of Season 1. League was my first real competition. I mean, when I was younger, I played a lot of table tennis. My dad was basically like my trainer and like trained our little town when I was growing up. So from the get-go, I guess that's kind of where I got my competition from. I think for me personally, I just find a lot of enjoyment in competition. If I'm not like playing something that feels competitive, I just don't have as much fun. So I've just always been a very competitive guy. So if there's any sort of like reward involved, it brings me to it. I first started playing competitive when I replaced High on C9 in 2015 summer. I basically got scouted because I was rank 1 in solo queue on the EU ladder, and I was kind of just rank 1 for like the past 2 seasons, but I wasn't able to play professionally. But then eventually C9 scouted me and I ended up here in NA. I mean, I would say when I was younger, I was like very focused on just, you know, winning my lane and smashing my opponent, and we didn't play very well in the regular season. We had a lot of problems, and then eventually High joined the team as a jungler for the very first time, and we started getting better and better results, but it was quite late in the season, so we weren't able to qualify for playoffs even. But luckily, because of the results C9 had in the spring split, we had enough points to qualify for the gauntlet. To be honest, I thought at the time like going to Worlds was probably not gonna happen, but then I guess by some miracle we ended up reverse sweeping 2 series and then beating Liquid 3-1 in the finals of the gauntlet and making it happen. And it was just like, is this real? Like, it didn't even feel real.
Throws them out. That's gonna be the Nexus. That's gonna be the game. That's gonna be a trip to the World Championship for Cloud9.
And Lemon Nation almost can't believe it. From 7th place in the regular season to Worlds.
I have a feeling I know where this is going to go, but I'm going to go down the line and get your predictions nonetheless. This time around, we're going to start with Yamato.
I think Cloud9 will go 0-6 in their group.
So you're predicting the entire group to begin today.
At first, it was kind of like a reality check because you get to play against the players from the other regions, and it was like, whoa, like the Asians players, they are really good. Like, this is nothing like you've played against before in EU or NA. So that was a quick learning experience. But then, you know, World started and we actually started out 3-0. So I was like, you know, maybe they aren't that much better. But then the 0-4 happened.
AHQ will be the final team out of Group B.
Great performance from AHQ. 3-1 on the day.
And what a heartbreaking defeat, though.
Yeah.
Cloud9 getting essentially reverse swept here, 3-0 into 0-4 later on. But
I remember we just, throughout the whole Worlds tournament, we kind of just played a team comp that relied on like us grouping together and trying to like pick people off and catch them off guard. And it didn't work out very well once week 2 hit and teams started to figure us out. So then for the last match, I was just like, you know what, f it, like I want to play Yasuo, and I mean, honestly, the game went well early on, but then I think we just didn't play well. They were better, and unfortunately we lost.
The tail and a slicing maelstrom tags a couple members. Elimination Black shields himself. Oh! Holy cow! A big engage and a triple kill for the AHQ AD carry, and this is going to be the easy pickup at the end.
I've had a very long career with a lot of highs. I mean, at first it was the gauntlet, and then it was winning my first LCS title, and then right after that it was going straight to MSI and beating IG, the reigning champions. And I don't know, if I had to pick my favorite one, I guess it would be winning LCS for the first time.
No one can contest Jensen's LeBlanc. He is hungry for his first title, but the TP's coming in. This could be TSM's final fight.
Broken Blade must carry like he did in game 1. Tries to find Doublelift. Here comes Galio as well. A knockup only onto the tank though. Acadian QSS out. Broken Blade at half HP. There's a big top, but Doublelift is safe. He's still surviving. It's 2 kills. Team Liquid. I do believe this day. Look at the kills going through. The Urchin's gonna fall. The rest of his team is gone. Team Liquid tie the record. It's 3 LCS titles in a row. They are the super team.
And Jensen on the LeBlanc. Key burst damage kills to find his first LCS championship.
And he's the first one to hoist the trophy.
It just felt like I'd been working towards it for a very, very long time and come so close so many times. So finally being able to do it was just something I had been longing for a very long time. I guess the thing I think about the most when I look back on my career is I wish I tried a bit harder when I was younger and put in more effort, because I think there was like a period when I was like much better than everyone else, and I kind of just got complacent and I was just like, yeah, like I'll win anyways. Hopefully my team can keep up. But I didn't really push myself much to improve, and I was kind of just show up, win and lose, and either way, like I'll play well. But I think I could have put in much more effort. I think when I was younger, I was very selfish, and it all had to be about me. But in a way, back then, it might have been better as well that it was all about me, because I did feel like I was ahead of everyone else. So if I died to a jungler support, I would just think like, oh well, where's my jungler support? Like they should have been here, you know. But now it's like I'm more focused, like okay, like their jungler could be here, I should be more respectful, and it's okay. Like I don't have to stomp my opponent into the pavement. Like it's okay if you can breathe a little bit, or I just think about the bigger picture more now. I'm quick at identifying my problems, so I think that's kind of like been the main reason that I've been able to play for so long. I mean, obviously like having good mechanics and stuff is very important too, but I think throughout the years, like the game has changed a lot. Like pro play used to be like players were just much worse, so if you were good mechanically, that was all that really mattered. But nowadays it's like there's a lot more team play involved and stuff like that, and I think I've just been good at like figuring out how the best way to play the game is. I think what's special about this roster is we have 3 veterans in the top side and then a rookie bot lane. So it's very top side focused in the sense that like we're giving a lot of information, and you know, we already like have a good idea on how to play the game, and we kind of just have to like melt that together and then try to help our bot lane get on the same page as us. And I don't know, it's weird because we kind of figured out pretty early on in the team like how we wanted to play together as a team, and we were really on the same page pretty much from the get-go. And I think that's kind of just why we had so good results, because we were really quick on figuring out how we wanted to play as a team. To be honest, at this point, I don't feel like there's something I need to prove, honestly. I'll just show up and play my game. I don't want to be one of those players that retire because I'm just not good enough to play anymore. I want people to know that like, no matter what happens, I was still really, really good when I stopped, and I just want to keep playing for as long as possible and be proud of myself.
Will you ever stop playing?
If I can see an end. I'm not sure. I think about it a lot. I'm not sure when the time will be.
He's focused on playing?
Yeah, for the time being, yeah.